The road to the White House goes right through Wisconsin.
And that is where presidential candidate Donald Trump made his voice heard today, starting right here in Dane County.
And right now, you're
Lifeline
taking
to a better
live
education,
look
8th
at
grade
the stage
students.
where the former president is speaking in Milwaukee right now.
He plans to touch on manufacturing, tax cuts, the economy, and inflation. We'll have you covered on his speech in Milwaukee tonight on 27 News at 10. Earlier, Trump made his first stop in Waunakee. This visit comes after he was just in Prairie du Chien on Saturday. The former president talked about the economy during a visit to Dane Manufacturing. He also touched on the Iranian attack on Israel today.
As you know, the world right now is spiraling out of control. I've been talking about World War III for a long time, and I don't want to make predictions because the predictions always come true. We're not going to make, but they are very close to global catastrophe. We have a non-existent president and a non-existent vice president who should be in charge, but nobody knows what's going on.
Now, Trump's speech focused largely on manufacturing and the economy. He spoke on why he thinks it's important to cut taxes on manufacturers to 15%.
JT Cestkowski has you covered on the struggles and opportunities facing other Waunakee business owners and what one says he needs to hear from the presidential candidates to earn his vote.
Former President Donald Trump spoke just up the street here in Waunakee and delivered his thoughts on the current state of the economy. And local business owners here in Waunakee told us how the economy is working for them. Kevin McDaniel owns IT Strategies Group in Waunakee.
We started the business in 2012.
They offer IT services to companies who outgrow their ability to do it themselves.
We've got clients that have operations all over the world.
But all that travel wore on his family.
My wife, who was pretty much raising the kids on her own, 5, said, "Hey, you think we could be local?"
He's noticed it's getting harder to pitch new clients.
Companies are really tightening their belts,
while his costs are increasing.
The labor cost is at least 40% higher.
40% higher than
3 years ago, 2 years ago. It's just going up.
That's a sentiment the state's Chamber of Commerce says is common.
We survey our members twice per year. The most recent one was about a month and a half ago. The number one concern from our members is inflation. The cost of doing business has gone up dramatically.
But small business advocates don't want all the help going to the biggest players,
who really are already paying significantly less in taxes than your average small business. But this would be even more money in their pockets to power things like stock buybacks and, more bloated executive pay.
Kevin isn't sold on either candidate's economic plan.
But I don't hear any plan that ties it all together with, we got to do this to drive that to get to here.
And he's open to being sold.
That's what would give me information as to who I would want to vote for.
In Waunakee, JT Cestkowski, 27 News.